this is Laura with Intuitive Dreams. And before the weekly forecast starts, I just wanted to say that I am making listings to help people that are newly awakening. So sometimes we can have religious trauma, or we can have things happen to us where we want to heal from that. So I want to guide people into a better path. Not to make them choose a religion or a belief system, but to help them to do what fits for them, to have more peace. Because people are waking up, their gifts are coming out, and they're questioning who they are, their identity. And also, people could go through a dark night of the soul, and it's just like the world crashes down around them when that happens. So I want to be here to coach people, to do readings for them, to help them in any way possible. So look out for a new listing in my Etsy store and my website for awakened people. This is Laura with Intuitive Dreams, and welcome to the weekly forecast. And for this, we will be working with our guardian angels, Gabriel and God. And I wanted to tell you a little story before I start getting into the energy for the beginning, middle, end of the week. Now, next week, Thursday, I will be doing, it's like a meditation group, but really we're using energy, exercises to help us to heal our body and mind. And we're going to be focusing on Archangel Gabriel. So Gabriel will be guiding us on this journey. So if you want to join, just see the link in the description and then join. And you can, this is something you can do every month. We're building it up as a community. And I'm very excited about where it's going to take us. It'll reach different people and help with various different issues. And then I wanted to tell you that something has been happening for me for the people that are fellow angel readers, things like that. What you will discover over time is that the angels are just a bridge to connect with the source. And now that I've worked with the angels for years, they've taken me to their realm. I've seen who they are. They look, how they live, what they really do for people. And they said, now it's time to do that with God. And God can mean something different to a lot of different people. Okay. I'm not changing who I am. I'm not suddenly becoming, somebody I'm not trying to go in a direction that isn't who I really am, okay? But what they told me is, you're working with us, and now you've got to open your heart to connect with the source, because I have had religious trauma. When I was younger, I've had things where people would try to shove their beliefs down my throat. I went to Catholic school for like the beginning portion of my years. I've had family members that were very Catholic. And then I also experimented with going to a Baptist, like a Sunday school type of thing, Baptist church. Went to, I studied a lot of different belief systems like Buddhism and, Hinduism and, all those different things. And essentially, I think everybody who's watching this will be happy to hear that what I've channeled from God is that He embraces everything, and that He doesn't want people to change to be something that they're not. It's often people in the belief systems that try to pressure others to change to what they feel is right. Okay? God honors you for who you are. Okay, so that was the big message that I got. And it's kind of funny, like when I'm interacting with people in the regular world and I tell them I do angel readings, most of the time it's positive and they want to get a reading. But once in a while, I get somebody where they're like, like it's like the fangs come out, the vampire teeth comes out, and I'm like, it's not that serious, really. Nobody is judging you. We're our own judge. And when we pass away, what they've shown me when I've done mediumship readings is that there is where we have a life review, but it's not God judging us as harshly. It's us kind of feeling what we've done to other people, feeling their emotions, their feelings, stuff like that. So I feel like I'm getting on going in another direction here, but that's what happened for me. So they want me to, and God wants me to. So I think of God as the source of all life, above this world, above all the religious belief systems, the creator. Okay, so that's a way that I like to connect. And let's see, anything else. Alrighty. So I think that's everything. So I wrote down a little list of like what they wanted me to tell people about. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do a prayer to lock in this session, bringing in positive energy. Divine Mother God, Father God, source of all life, angels, divine masters, archangels, thank you for being here and protecting the messages that will come through, ensuring it meets the right people and circumstances. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. And here we go. So I wanted to do an affirmation this week. So we'll start with our affirmation. It's from Ahana Yoga. And here's what it is. I am able to recall ancient and universal wisdom whenever needed. Okay, I am able to recall ancient and universal wisdom as needed. And what I'm getting is that, for people watching this, if you're just new to this stuff, you may be like, wow, Lori's really out there. No, it's just about accessing what is in you. The God light within all of us. Okay, I'm opening my heart to connect with, and they say that meditation is really good in your connection with that energy. Okay. The other card that we got, this is our theme card for the upcoming week, and it is World Bridger. You are a multi-dimensional bridge to the spiritual, and then it says death and rebirth. And this is from Melanie Beckler. I think it's called Intuitive Oracle Cards. So these are ones that you can color. And I would like to make something like this myself where you can color the cards in. What I'm getting is that this is all about you. Knowing that you are bigger than your life. You are bigger than what people have told you to believe, our society systems. It's time to step out of that and get into, okay, who am I really? Besides the identity that other people have put on me when I was a kid, or what I believe who I am. Who do I want to be going forward? Okay. They're kind of saying this is for people that are getting stepped on, like by other people too. So this doesn't fit for everybody watching, okay? It may be just for some. Step into your power, okay? You're bigger than any situation and problem that comes your way. You're able to solve it easily if you tap into that intuitive, tap into your intuition so you can know the truth about situations rather than guessing your whole life through and living in fear. Alrighty, so here we go. We got beginning, middle, end of the week, and then the weekend. Okay, our first card for the beginning of the week, I like to think of as Monday, Tuesday. I can look for things I appreciate in relationships. So instead of looking for stuff to complain about, or your partner's flaws, or people that you work with, their flaws, all these different things, look for the good in situations. And it's not, what they're saying is, it's not bypassing anything. It's just you're feeling your feelings, but yet you're rewiring your brain to focus on what you would like things to be. I'm going to read you the meaning of this, okay? It says, you can get the relationship of your dreams when your chronic thoughts about relationships. Okay, what they're saying is that you can't get the relationship of your dreams if you chronically think about feeling lonely, angry, or worried, or disappointed. But as you look for things you appreciate in yourself and others, as you make lists of positive aspects of past, present relationships, you train your vibrational offering to match the vibration of your desires, and your perfect mate must come. It is law. So this could be for love, or people currently in relationships where they're fighting with their partner a lot, or you're just like, okay, I got to get out of this. I feel like, as with every relationship, you need to really sit down and think about, is this healthy for me? Do I need some type of therapy or help? And guiding me on, what is love? A lot of us are raised by dysfunctional families or adult children having kids. And then you're stuck there trying to figure things out and just repeating the pattern of what you saw your parents do. Okay, so what we got is look for the good in things for the beginning of the week. Okay, so this could be for other areas of your life too. Now for the middle of the week, so I like to think of that as Wednesday, Thursday, we have 2 cards. We have the crown chakra. So this is about you trusting the information that you're getting. And the angels want me to remind people that if you're new to this type of thing, I do offer awakening classes, helping people to understand who they are and what's happening to them, because this is becoming a pandemic. Everybody's waking up. They're starting to learn about themselves, their abilities. And then instead of going to somebody that knows what they're doing, they're trying to do it themselves or fast track. And when you do things like that, where you're trying to wake up stuff that's not ready, okay? It's one thing if, okay, I already have clairvoyance, I already am getting premonitions, I'm already getting that, and then you want help to grow it, okay? But if you're somebody that's, okay, I feel like I'm starting to wake up, and then you're reading all these books and all that to get all these psychic abilities so you can make money selling readings to people, that's the wrong way to go about it, and often that can bite you in the butt. And I've seen this also with people getting into witchcraft. They don't know what they're doing. They could do things that can harm themselves and other people. You always want to be with somebody who knows what they're doing, a good teacher, okay? You don't want to just play with stuff to get power or greed or to get somebody to love you. What happens is it always backfires in some way, or it will build up and come back to you. Now, we do have this other card for Wednesday. We have feeling alone. Now, this could be sometimes this could be that you're ignoring your guidance and you're just focusing on fear, loneliness, isolation, not focusing on that you have this whole spirit team around you and people guiding you. Or maybe you feel, okay, my life isn't going the way it should. Here's what I want, but I'm way back here. Okay? They're saying open up to divine love daily. And what that means is you can do this. You're saying, I'm open my heart. Ask my guardian angels, place me in a protective shield of light. Open my heart to receive divine love. And then you can focus on it like a pink light or maybe your favorite color, and it's coming in. Okay, if you do this enough, it builds up and it helps you to become more sensitive. So then okay, there's a weird energy, around this person or these people. It helps you become more sensitive to things and your emotions. Now, for the end of the week, we have manifest. So this is to think about, okay, what have I been through this past week? Have I listened to my own intuition? Have I stepped outside of my comfort zone or the fear of the world or trying to control things too much and just flow with how things are going? Then the angels say that being in the energy of flow, like if you get a good idea, you're writing a book or whatever you want to do, create things, and you just keep going with it. It could be you're in a flow state at a job and everything's just, oh wow, everything's just fitting together. That's how the angels say they would like everybody to live their life, is in a flow state. That it will help you to create and make things, I guess what they're saying is, this card could be hard for people because if you're not into the law of attraction or the law of one or whatever thing people are following now, and you're just focusing on, I'm focusing on what's right in front of me, poverty, lack, whatever, or just self-doubt. Sometimes I see a lot of people that have really good potential, but then they don't follow through on it, so they never break out of the ceiling of how much money they could make for a living. They're kind of stuck in that energy. So it's time to manifest and think about, okay, they also said journal about your feelings, your life, what's going on. They said sometimes, for this this card here for the beginning of the week, I can look for things I appreciate in relationships. They said sometimes people, it can be hard to do this, you know. They're looking for things that are going right, so then you attract more of that to you. What I'm getting is that the angels are saying sometimes people just want to pretend that they got problems in their marriage or their life in general, and they're not facing it. This does not mean to pretend that you don't solve your, like you're using it as denial not to solve your problems. Okay, it's not about that. It's about working with spirit, your angels, guides, to manifest what you need. Okay, and then facing your problems, whatever's put in your path. Sometimes things can get more, there could be more problems and drama when you're first waking up, or you're like, okay, I'm breaking through a bubble of fear. So there may be the wall that you're breaking through to get to something better. You just have to have patience and keep pushing through to break out to the other side. Now, for the weekend, we have the card love. So this may be, spending time with other people, looking for opportunities to grow. They are saying for people, get outside of what you normally do on the weekends. So if you just sit on the couch and you play video games, or, you're doing the same habits over and over, get outside of it, do something new, go somewhere different, meet new people, okay? And they said this is about seeing love in everyone and everything. And I know sometimes, again, people could see this, and this is for new people that they're just curious or watching. It helps you to shift your life in a better direction, okay? It's not about being weak and I'm open to people to abuse me or take advantage of me. It's like I'm smart about what's happening, and I'm using my energy and who I am to go and meet other people that are like-minded. Now, the other card we have is cultivate joy. See the blessings, follow your bliss, positivity, and openness. Okay, so these are our cards for the weekend. So this may be, maybe if you don't have time for yourself, find a babysitter or someone to watch your kids so you can do things on your own. And then, sometimes what I'm getting is that this is for people with kids, and that, if you're the one always taking care of them and they only want you, it's going to make it harder for you to enjoy your life as they get older. So you have to train other people and go through the uncomfortable time of them getting used to other people caring for them, so that you can have the time that you need. Now, for other people, single people, this is about just meeting others, bringing good energy into everything that you're doing, okay? And with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and stop here, guys, and take care, and I'll see you next week.